Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. We have already started here. That is ended up in no man's land. Nice interception, well timed. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this lad, Dominic Szoboszlai, is someone I'm going to keep an eye on here. I like the fact that he's one of the cleanest strikers of the ball, which really shows in both.
He's gone for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's the delivery. And here's Bernardo Silva. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Leicester did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that has been knocked clear. Inter Milan with the corner. They're first. Decent chance! Goal! Inter! First blood drawn.
Gol per l'Inter. Ha segnato al 13° minuto.
So, a breakthrough already. Marquez. Distributed tidily. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shot could be on. Big header! It's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Good ball, good take. Out to the right. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Bellingham. In with the challenge.
Might want to be careful there.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
It's not a good idea in affording free kicks in these positions.
Alonso! And how good was that? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Gol per il Manchester United.
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
It's played through for him. Stoichkov finds himself offside. Xavi Alonso. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, they could be caught out here! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And it's Bellingham. Nesta spots it and intercepts. Roberto Carlos. Bale providing an outlet on that flank. Ronaldinho, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Looking for the run. Now it's Schneider. Oh, super ball! Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Bale has got himself a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Out of play for a throw. That could spell trouble. He is through here. Well, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Inter Milan really could have done without this. To further improve their position of comfort. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Schneider threads one in. Marquez cuts out the pass. Now it's Stoichkov. And the pass is intercepted. He is just caressing the ball. Roberto Carlos. That's a good ball out wide. Played into the box. Schneider.
This is the time you need that pace.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Bernardo Silva in acres of space out wide. Marquez clears it away, and that's been won straight back. Chance here to counter. That's the keeper's ball. And the referee brings the first half to a close. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Attenzione, un cambio.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Tries to pass it through. Hazard. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Schneider. And it's Soboslai. That pass has been well intercepted. Cruyff. He's got away. Real chance here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on once. Tries from a long way out. Great effort, but no way through. Szoboszlai. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. He's having a hit! And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition.
Stoichkov! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oggi è di 80.953 spettatori.
Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival.
Inter really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
It's Asa! It's off target and by quite a way.
It's certainly a bold attempt and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more though.
That's really well manoeuvred. Bellingham looking understandably energised after his goal. That's beautifully weighted. Howson deals with that comfortably. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Stoichkov. Oh, that's fabulous. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given.
Cambio di giocatori.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Howson gathers from the goal kick. Xavi Alonso. And it's Bellingham. Ronaldinho is wide and looking to get onto this. Bojan. Howson. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Spread it left. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Inter really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's a sharp little ball here. He's in a great position here. Xavi Alonso. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Roberto Carlos, and this is Cruyff. Time is running out here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Oh, well played. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 21. Numero 8. Schneider. Numero 14. Xavi Alonso.
He's hit it long, but astray.
Il numero 22. Messi. Il numero
Nice looking
19.
ball.
Il numero 5.
Inter
Attenzione,
really
una
don't have a choice
sostituzione.
now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bojan. Aimed beyond the defence. Inter Milan with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Bellingham. Bellingham goes on a run down the left wing. Bellingham. He's picked his way through. There's the header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Inter Milan can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Inter Milan really did suffer for their lack of numbers here.
Well, to be perfectly honest, Peter, it was hard to see any other outcome. Ruthless opponents who were intent on exploiting their very obvious advantage.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. Shot a goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no...
Good effort from distance. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's having a hit! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That's a lovely, neat pass. It's Alonso! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Serginho.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Caught offside that time. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, nicely intercepted. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing. Takes a shot! Good strike, quite an alarm. Oh, that's clever. Face to face with the keeper. And he's quick to get it clear again. He's a sharp little ball here. He is through here. Oh, and the shot! He scored! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Balde gets across to intercept that. That is good strength. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Neatly clipped into space. Donnarumma chooses to deal with it himself. And it's made its way to him. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Quality ball. Now it's Schneider. And that interception was most necessary. Now it's Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Foyt getting this one clear. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Cleared without complication. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Alvarez has given away a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Schneider is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Great chance! Yes, he's done it!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Camavinga gets good distance on it. And it's Xabi Alonso. Yamal gets into a good position. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Liverpool looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. O'Malley calmly anticipates. Donnarumma is there to clear. Now that's well seen too. Camavinga with the clearance. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. In with the challenge. Alvarez! Sticks it away! A goal at a really telling moment. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Number 9, Alvarez.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And he's intervened well there. And he's managed to get free. And he shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Foyt cuts it out. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Yamal.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Schneider has it in a wide position. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Hoisted in. And that has been cleared. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
This opportunity to pay a visit to our
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And the action is back underway. He won't be happy with that one. No way through. Pass somewhat off target. Looking to play him in. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Can he get onto this? He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Schneider is eyeing up his options in the middle. He's got Tool. Harmlessly behind.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Picks out, takes a shot! Yes! And with that, he takes home the match ball. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Liverpool grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Caceres has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow. Oh, they could be caught out here. He has found the way through. Good take, and can he finish? And he hits the net. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Liverpool are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the up.
Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. Liverpool have themselves a chance from the spot. The chance to pull further clear. Brilliant save from Donnarumma. Played into the middle. Camavinga tries to clear, and he's had a hit. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Albert Ferrer wins the duel this time. Distributed tidily. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's certainly on charge, surely! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. To increase the lead. He has missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game. There they go, hunting again.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And the shot! It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he is going into that little black book. Koundé, well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Looking for options for movement. And this is Snyder. It's Snyder! Xavi Alonso. Serginho. It's played through for him. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's Bellingham. Well, that has not gone well. Can he get on the end of this? That ball looks a good one. Great ball, goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Koundé. Well, that is one way to stop him. Threads one in. Now there's a fine ball. Shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And one more try!
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
Liverpool with the corner. They're
Coming on to
first.
replace him is number 10, Ronaldinho.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Balde does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Yamal. The ball is bounced loose now. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Yamal. He's got away. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's straight offside. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Oh, that's a... Ronaldinho! It's hit the upright. Oh, terrific save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Yamal. O'Malley puts his foot on the gas. Koundé has a shot! Foyt gets it clear. And he cuts out the supply. Alvarez does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Yamal. Coming on the field is number 4.
Tries a shot! It's there! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Number 10.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He might be in here. Good decision by the keeper. Got that exactly right. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Liverpool looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them.
And now, please turn towards the
You look
screen
back on the
for a
game then, Jim.
special
I think we just saw a
presentation
team
featuring our guest
winning
performers
by
today.
playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
And smartly reclaimed. Spread it left. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Xabi Alonso. Oh, that's neat. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. Liverpool already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. That has not gone well. First quarter of an hour gone. Roberto Carlos. Davids. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. The ball has bounced loose now.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And it's Vitinha. Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential player, but I suppose we can make a special exception for this fella, Iker Casillas, Jim.
No doubt about that, Peter. I mean, whether it's through making saves or just through his sheer presence, he has a huge influence on any team he plays in.
Leading from the back, as it were.
Exactly.
Chance here to counter. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. That was mighty close. Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a delicate pass. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Kukçu. Chelsea look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
That's got him rattled. Serginho, 30 minutes gone. Chiellini cuts out the pass. Could move up a gear here. Roberto Carlos, played into space. Played into space out wide. Vitinha.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, and he shoots! Now, this time surely! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And it's Vitinha. Kukçu. We expected better, and so did he. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, you can blame some suspect defensive positioning for that set of circumstances, and they were just left with little choice.
Oh, good spread. Now it's Yamal. Mbappe. Irwin deals with that comfortably. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Great ball if he can get there. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
Kukçu! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Corner number 2 then. Lovely bit of skill.
3 minutes added time.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. Roberto Carlos with the short one. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
That was travelling. Vitinha. Oh, he's bustling through here. It's a loose ball. Showing good feet. And it's half-time here. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How would you review the first half?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Would the owner of a blue car parked outside the stadium gate kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away? Substitutions taking place.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Vitinha is always looking to break lines. He is through here. Takes a shot! Marvellous goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Chelsea are looking to break at pace. Now this could be a chance. Nicely weighted ball. Look at the space here. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Liverpool present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that's the keeper's ball.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Looking to play him in. There's no flag. He's through, now is he in? Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Bayer will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Vitinha.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter. And
Great chance! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Defending of the desperate variety. Liverpool perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Kirkchu, he's picked his way through. Brilliantly cut out. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Messi. Mbappe. Raul. Serginho. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Time and again they are repelled. David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a cute ball. And he was alert to it. Roberto Carlos. Whatever he had in mind, that was not... Goes for the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Albert Ferrer. Just about up to 75 minutes. And the counter is on. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Belletti. And now the breakaway. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, good ball. That's really well manoeuvred. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. He's in plenty of space here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Davids receives it in a wide position. Messi. Liverpool can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Shot could be on, and the shot! Yes! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
After 85 minutes.
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure as a keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Substitution in progress.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And the pass is intercepted. Frimpong. Frimpong is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but
There
the
will
pass
be 5
just lacked
minutes
pace.
added time.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Frimpong has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. Now that was quite some save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
It's not an especially good pass, that. And that is as far as it goes. Liverpool cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
And a quick reminder today.
So
that
there it
parking in
is.
the area
What struck you? Liverpool get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Has a look and plays it forward. And this is Batistuta. That's very neat. Shoots! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Soboslai! And he's had a hit! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
And here's Batistuta. Schneider. Onana gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Kane. Szoboszlai. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some...
And Batistuta! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise. The Batistuta! And how good was that? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And Batistuta! And for a moment, time stood still. More and more pressure on the ball here. Quarter of an hour played. Raul always looking for that half a chance. And that has left him in a heap. Anthony has been caught there, it's a foul. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Liverpool have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Batistuta! Now that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Szoboszlai. And it's Schneider. Raul. Oh, that's a fine interception. Sterling. And it's Kane. Nicely weighted ball. That ball looks a good one. And he's onside. There's the shot. It's in. Palmer duly reaps his reward. Kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Raul. And he skips past his man. Thinks about the shot. Real chance! Sticks it away! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Liverpool take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have...
He's had a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And here's the chance to counter. Gabriel. It's Kimmich. Sterling. And it's Palmer. Anthony. Irwin gets a foot in here. And this is Batistuta. And he's found a way past. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Can he get on the end of this? Onana is there to clear. And he's only too happy to take that back. Szoboszlai. Now it's Snyder. It's Snyder! Oh, that is very close.
Snyder brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Now it's Palmer. Palmer. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Szoboszlai. Now it's Batistuta. Xavi Alonso. Szoboszlai, who does have an assist to his name. And the shot! Oh, what has happened here? And again! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Liverpool blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Sterling stood his ground strongly. Eder Militao. Casemiro couldn't squeeze it through. Looking for the run. Hakimi. Casemiro. And it's half-time here.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
Liverpool 3 ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow. And we're already back up and running after half-time. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Kane. Schneider. Good driving run. And a chance! Oh, super goal! A finish right from the top draw. Just cruising. They are cruising. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. It's become a case of men against boys. Casemiro. And it's Sterling. He is through here. They've got to be quick to recover this. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. It's a lovely, neat pass. And he's managed to get free. Xavi Alonso. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest. And it's Schneider. Great. Decent chance! Oh, taken with style. And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Liverpool are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Here's Batistuta. Sterling. And it's Kane. Bumps him off in and wins back the ball. Looking to play him in. Kimmich. Anthony. Oh, this looks sharp. And that's a throw-in. Casemiro. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
He might be in here! There's some great running. Good chance here! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
It's a really well-measured ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, what a climb! He has done it! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Kimmich. Liverpool are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Raul. Ambitious ball here. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Gabriel. And he has been fouled there. And that's going to be a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Nicely aimed pass. Look at the space here. That pass isn't the best. Looking for a runner. And he was quick to react. And it's Palmer. Now it's Sterling. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
And it's been played through. Plenty. And he shoots! Really well taken goal. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, they can break here. Van Nistelrooy. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Chance for a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very...
Bernardo Silva! And he hits the net! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Palmer wins the duel this time. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, good-looking ball. Bruno Fernandes is sharing after that one. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Over to the left. He's in plenty of space here. Lovely ball. Chance! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Attenzione, un cambio.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that's it. Liverpool pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves.